204 now. Alright, where did I just save that at? Oh, why does it save it like that? I wanted the actual card art. 1 second. Now we gotta do it this way. Why did it save the back of the card? One second. Okay. That's who we're playing at the moment. All right, and we'll switch it when we're playing the Verdance. Is this my mid-range list, or is it Yuta's mid-range list? It is mine. All right. All right, we're gonna play some Oscilio, some silly boy. Bam, 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 bam. All right, let's see how it goes. Against brutes. Get chunky with it. I don't know what you're supposed to take out of the deck, to tell you the truth. Look, have fun. I don't know. Fat stack a little. What the hell? I'm so confused by why people do that. As they join my game. And then it's like, oh, whoops, my bad. And then leave. Hella sharp. Alright, did we click submit? No, they haven't chosen who's going first yet. But we're cruising. D-reacts aren't great into him because he's just going to intimidate them anyways. We'll just go flat 60. Hope for the best. Kind of like an aggro match more so. That's how I feel like it should be played. But if we look at my stats, they suck. I also haven't played that many matches. Nope, we're still going to mine. Mid-range. Results. Have we started yet? No. Look, have fun. I have a 19% win rate across 16 games. So yeah. I've won a game against Fang, a game against Kano, and a game against Verdance. I've only won against Wizards, Redline Assassin, not Assassin, Warrior. Do I need to refresh the page? What's going on here? F5? No? Don't know what we're waiting on. Who knows? I don't. I'll just keep posting my content other places so more people can potentially come say hi. This hand does not block. They're on Lantern, which is a choice. I would have just gone Arms. I guess I'm unfairly. They do have Arcane Barrier 2 up there. So we can get a discharge, maybe. We'll see what they're doing. We'll see what they're doing. That's fine. Oh, honestly, that's fine. I'll gain some extra life on my turn. Send a big attack. Yeah, we'll hold on to blast. We'll put that in the arsenal. Send 8. That's not a bad start. Not the greatest start, but let's keep it that way. Let's cruise. They're thinking about the 8 damage. I need to work on that PowerPoint. No, the PowerPoint's done. I need to work on Excel document. I'll do that tonight. Person never texted me back to try and fix my vehicle. So they had another one of these that they blocked with. Okay, well, this hand does a whole lot of nothing. It's a blocking hand if I've ever seen one. I'm allowed to. Reiner doesn't say, says you can't block most of the time. So let's see, they get Blood Rush and Go Again and the Might. So it's +3 on this attack with Go Again. Blood Rush Bellows is a strong card. Ooh, we do want to block that if we had the chance. Sick. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Blood Rush Bellows again. Quicken, yes. Sick, we got Go Again. But we're gonna die next turn. Claw for 7, that's pretty gross. Into another attack. They don't have another attack, that's kind of big sad. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, big sad. We're gonna die next turn. But we got the Quicken. I wanted to get it. We got 2/3 of the Blood Rush Billows out of the way. That's good to see. We got a Glyph overlay back. Pass. Hell yeah. What the fuck? How'd I draw all 3 glyphs and I drew my second electromagnetic? It was like the worst draws ever. I can give this Go Again into this, into that. I'm not going to have a hand to block with. If it's blocked with less than 2 non-equipment, it has 5. We'll just take 5. Lame. Yeah, I figured as much. Alright. So now our hand is Hot Trash. No one's I want to block with. Sure, whatever, just take the 6. Because we need the whole hand to function, otherwise it doesn't really do anything. I guess I could have blocked this one. Use chest piece as well. Yay, we dealt some damage. Crazy. Then we're gonna die to Intimidate. Could target myself. And we're gonna get 4 instances in our hand here. Yes, close the combat chain. Pass. I don't know why every time I play Oscilio, I wasn't too far off, right? I had 3. I don't care about that. There's a sigil we care about. 6. Yep, no blocks. No blocks. Good game. Yeah, I had Go Again. It didn't matter if I blocked. I have 3 instances in hand. Alright, another one down. Again, if I'm playing wrong, let me know. And I don't know what it is about me on Talishar, but every time I play with D-Reacts, and it's a hero that has Dominate or some way to take D-React out of my hand, they just happen to somehow always manage to... We want Fighting Breeze. Yeah. Always happen to dodge it. Like Azalea. What the fuck is the point of that? You join me up and then you leave? That's annoying. So now we wait for another match. The reason I do public ones is so people know what hero they're clicking into. Like if you know you're playing into Oscilio, what is happening? Oh, someone commented on my thing. Alright, well, let's see. Let's leave and let's create a competitive one. That way people don't know what they're looking at and they just have to join my match. I need to get my 100 games in on Oscilio and Verdance, so that's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully within the next hour we get about 5-10 games on Oscilio and 5-10 games on Verdance. Because I can't form a real opinion. Alright, I'm gonna... Some people say I shouldn't lose to the Earth Heroes, but I am. So please tell me what I'm doing wrong here. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to cut in these matchups. I know I need a fat stack a little bit, otherwise they're just gonna mill me out. Fatigue, yeah. Wait, what is this hand? Gain life, I assume, yep. Reaping Blade, interesting choice. I guess it just allows for 1-for-4s easily. Yeah, just send the 1-for-5. Oh, undo. And then we just hope for the best. Get a better. Okay, well, we get to Arsenal 1-for-5. We're slowly going to grind them out with our pure value. Okay, we did get some sigils. Good, so we just go no blocks. Then here. This is going to be sick. Ugh. And he has it too, all 3. Big sad. Well, we can still do this. That's sad. That was gonna be so much fun. Oh, it's one to the bottom. I thought it was the Arsenal. We can still do it. It's just not as cool now. So I have one less sigil. For some reason I thought it was the Plow Under that he sent after me. I was like, oh, my 1-for-5. Alright. Send the 1-for-5. Then we play this. And we play that. That's the plan. And we get a free Arsenal. They're only on Arcane Barrier 0. They have like a Spell Void, so that's a little greedy of them, so that we know what to lean into. We play this. We amp. And then we automatically surge, because they don't have Arcane Barrier. Dawn and Flash. That's a decent arsenal to have. So we want to lean into the Arcane Barrier. They don't have any prevention. Keep that in mind. You gotta play for your outs. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, arcane damage, let's go. yeah, I got shuffled in. I was like, where'd my sigil go? No blocks. Yeah. YOLO boots. Let's go. No. We'll do it in damage step. Nope. We don't get to return it. Big sad. Because it's the first time. They're gonna block it anyways. That's fine. Let's cycle this then. Okay. Oh. Fuck! I could have returned it. I didn't know that. What do you mean? Doesn't matter what fucking order. Alright. That's the best we can do there. Lean into the arcane damage. I want this card banned so bad. I don't like CNC. I think it's not good. Not whatchamacallit. It's not bad for the meta. It's just not inclusive. As in, I mean, they could do any 2-for-6 that hates on the arsenal is automatically worse than Command and Conquer, because you can play D-Reacts. They have no arcane barriers, so we get a free Mind Warp here. I just have to go aggressive. I can't slow roll it. We go boop, boop. Yeah, yep, sounds good. Okay, no blocks. Because we have 4, 8. Felling that can go under. What has CC done to you? Command and Conquer? It is the best card in slot for any 2-for-6 that hates on Arsenal. You can't name a single card that is better than it at doing its job. And if that's as a generic is an issue. Choose a card? What do you mean choose a card? Oh, no, I'm not. I don't have anything to bounce. Yeah, if you have a generic that is the best card in its design slot, that's an issue, is it not? Let me go 4. And we'll somersault. That's what I think. That's my thing. If you have a generic card that's best in slot, like look at Shelter in the Storm. That is a design error. That is the best 0-for-4 generic 4-block you can play in the game. Maybe Sync Blow in some decks, but it outclasses Fate Foreseen. I just don't like strong generics. I'm fine with all 0-for-4 generic D-Reacts gone if they give us class-based D-Reacts to substitute. Like Sync Blow is not a overly strong card. I think it's too high or too low of a rarity in current. If it were to be printed in current Flesh and Blood, it'd be printed as a rare or higher. So I'm not saying that CNC is a bad card. I feel like it is a over-designed card and at generic. Like I would have given this to Guardian if I were to remake the card. This would have been a Guardian card, not a generic. And we could still have things like Wreck Havoc. Wreck Havoc is a good card. It's just we'll never see play as long as Command and Conquer's in here. Because Command and Conquer is just Splitter. Because Wreck Havoc only destroys D-Reacts, where Command and Conquer destroys all cards in the arsenal, regardless of what they are. you just can't play D-Rex into this as well. So like if we go look at Wreck Havoc, this is a good card. This is well designed. This is 2 for 6. Can't be played. And when it hits 0, turn the arsenal face up and destroy a direct in it. That's a good card, but it will never see the light of day as long as Command and Conquer works. It will. This is my budget replacement for anybody that's like, oh, I don't have Command and Conquer. I highly recommend this card because I don't ever see anybody playing it. Like I have it. I have it as my third because I only have 2 Command and Conquers. I sold 1 to get my fancy energy potions for Arcano. Wish I had a non-attack action that dealt Arcane here. We don't. Yeah, things like Wreck Havoc is a good card. Destroy Arsenal. Boy, I can't spell. Yeah, I just go like this. I guess I would have to go to CNC first. View card details. Destroy all cards in Arsenal. I can't get rid of all. Copy. Paste. I know I'm playing a game at the moment. We'll look at those in a second when it's my own turn. But pass. Oh, it is my own turn. I'm stupid. I'm at the end of my turn here. So like Commands and Respect gets a little bit of play. Breaking Point just gets played because it's a 1 for 5 at the end of chain. Seek and Destroy is just a good card. It's always going to get played. This isn't out yet. What does this do? I've never... Next time you play... Oh, freeze an Arsenal. So this does get a little bit of play, but it's legendary. This needs a specific thing to have happen. It's just CNC is the best. Oh, I'm not familiar with Ice Wizard. It was before my time. Freeze is not the same as Destroy. I messed that up. Alright. Okay. Well, like I said, we do have to lean into our Arcane here. Nope. But that doesn't mean we can't do a little bit of physical damage. We need these 2 here. Let's go again as is. But I don't think Sync Blow needs to be banned. I just don't like overly powerful, strong generics. I love strong cards in the class, like Felling and Plow Under. Those are good cards in the class because they can only be played by that class. But if you're looking for... Oh, 100%. The price is outrageous. I at least like... not this one. That they print... They say, in quotations, care about the price of cards. Like if I go Command... But if they cared about the price of cards, they would have not printed it as a legendary. Oh, and Conquer. Ooh, I can't spill. 285 is not bad. 275 is a little rough. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, they could have made it a lower rarity than legendary. There was no... Like, they could have made an expansion slot. Yeah, we're going to get similar sigils here, but I said we need to lean into our arcane damage to have a chance of winning this match. There we go. We gained a life. We're back to equal life. It's only taking a minute because they're... Oh, my arcane barrier's gone. I'm dead. Oh, no, they don't have, whatchamacallit. Oh, they can make a rune chant hit me for 4. There it is. It's only going to take generics to catch... in-class stuff to catch up is because they designed it that way. I will 100% sync a card. I will sync, and I will sync. I'll sync this. Oh, we got a Fate for Seeing the Arsenal. Yeah, it's only your comment's not wrong. It's only taking that long because they don't want to print them. They want their game to be valuable. And I don't blame them. I would want my game to be profitable too. Like, that's the reason I moved to Flesh and Blood, because it was cheaper to play than Magic. Or... That's unfortunate. I did overblock though. But and I'm not going to complain too much, but if you want to hear me complain, go to the last like 30 minutes of my last stream. It was a horrendous rant. I had 7 viewers at the time, and I started ranting about Rosetta, and then all of them left. I thought that was funny. But ooh, we can Arcane Shelter a little bit. But yeah, I didn't like Rosetta that much. Even though I love wizards, I love the wizard class. Let's get one. At least we get go again. Ooh. I should... Nope, wrong one. Whoopsies. Ah, it wasn't the wrong one. Sick. Pass. Fate. And we can see what we're opting into. That's a good one. That's a good one. And we're going to sync. Sync that for now. We just want to send that for 7. Or actually, it'd be... Draw a card. We already lost because we have no more Arcane Barrier, but we can say YOLO. We'll say draw a card. No, we did not get our Arcane Barrier that we wanted. Or not Arcane Barrier. I'm still gonna play this so I can weaken them. Yeah, I was told this is a good matchup. I just don't know if I played it incorrectly. Like, I played my Arcane where it could. I just had to pop... I thought was the best time to pop boots. It was the incorrect time to do so. Alright, we got 2 3 blocks. Yeah, but as soon as I do that... Yeah, we gotta look for the Arcane Shelter one. Hope for the best. Aha! Sick, we got there. Better be good than... Better be lucky than good, right? Ah, 2 rune chance. Damn, good game. Damn, RP. I wish this had Arcane Barrier. Why couldn't it have? Like, you give Wizard armor, then you take it the other half of it away. That was a rough one. I went through most of my deck. Alright, we're gonna move on to Verdance now. Because we got a couple games there. We're gonna flip-flop back and forth. We're gonna flip-flop back and forth. See how it goes. Alright, Verdance. I'm running Majin base style. I think this is his list. I don't know what the correct answer is to go first or second. I didn't look at the... I could have checked because it's right here. I didn't save it. Never mind. Alright, I don't know if it's Spectre Flooring or not, but let's hope it's not Reaping Blade. It's Reaping Blade. GG. All right. No. Oh, undo. Oh. Okay. They left because I said no good game. That's funny. instead of healing pots. Ah, they're back again. Hi. Hmm. Oh. I just didn't want them to have luck. I need it. They all go like that. R.I.P. Oh no, now we're on Verdance. I need to swap them. They left again. I need to swap the hero art to Verdance. Gonna get a new image for Verdance. Copy, save image as them toes. Alright. Oh, that is huge. Okay, 1 second. That is still too big. Why does it look so squished? Alright. Just aggro. It didn't change anything. I don't like how it didn't move any of the cards. I don't think that's how that's supposed to work, but ability Dreadbore, that's a scary one. No arsenal needed. Alright, we're on Verdance now. And then we'll play a couple games, and then we'll go back to Oscilio. Oh, I can scooch that back over a little bit. Yeah, I let them cycle some cards, but we got 2 earth cards at grave. Why is my nose acting up? Back to full screen. Lock that place. Pass. Alright, they're on AB1, Spell Void 1, and of course I draw Scour. So I'll block with Scour and this, and send Waning Moon here. Fucking those. Alright. I don't want them to reload. So I'm going to pop, turn that off. Block out. Make them arsenal the long way. Correct move? No. Always save your armor for as long as possible. That's what I'm told you're supposed to do, but I want to play my cards. Take some damage. 3 damage. Hell yeah. Optimal wizard turn, dealing 3 damage. And getting an arsenal. I thought that was pretty... What is my hands? I'm drawing the weird... Who shuffled here? Dominate, Endless Arrow. That's pretty good when I have Dominate on. Ooh, Inertia. So we do want to block with 1 card because it's going to go to the bottom. So we're going to use this. We need to sink 1 so we can block with 2. No, we can't block with 2 because it's dominated. So we'll just block there. And we unfortunately have a card. Dead card. Goes back to their hand. You're gonna arsenal one of these 4 cards that they have. As soon as done loading. Hey, why are you hello me? It's the one on your end. I clicked pass. Alright. So we'll have, let's just go to the grave, go to the bottom. That one go to the bottom. We'll click go again. We do have 2 earth cards, right? Yeah. 2 earth cards in an action. Let's cruise. We want to go aggressive here. Send an attack for 8. After this, 5 and 8 is good conversion. Ooh, Azalea blocking. That's crazy. Never seen it before. Never in my wildest dreams. Maybe it's because I had go again. I wanted to be able to block out. Chillin', big chillin'. What is everybody's favorite wizard, including those that have living legend? I think there's only what, one Icelander, which I did not get the chance to play yet. I think next living legend format, I might play it. Let's see here. We don't have anything. We will pass. You'll react here. Oh no. React. What the fuck? What the? No. I know. Dreadbore. I figured it out at the end. I figured it out. It's Dreadbore. Like every time I have the D-Reacts in hand. Every time. But this time we get to Arsenal one. Oh, maybe we'll get a better Arsenal, but not likely with Dreadbore. You want that in the Arsenal. Yeah, especially. That sucks. That combo. Yep. Dreadbore. Arrows have. Premeditate. Are they gonna load or are they just gonna like Codex? Okay. So we're gonna go. Would they load? Searing shot. Alright. 10 damage. Well, let's block like with everything we got. This is not dominated. And we can decompose here. We'll send that to the bottom. Hey, look at that. That's pretty good. But I want this one. So we can get our hero ability on sooner. Earth, action. And we'll put this into our arsenal. Boom. Ring. We can start gaining some life here. We're about a few decomposes away from getting back online. Alright. Dreadbore's pretty good, I hear. We can't use this one in hand, which is unfortunate. Rain razors, but we can use this to prevent some. We got 6 prevention here, and we get a ponder. Take aim. But I think no, I'll have 2 reds to play CNC. That's a good one for 12. So 4. We can block 6. That's unfortunate. Alright. Then we have to block CNC. 4 here. Get a ponder. We just gotta outlive. That's the plan. I do get to load. I get to send remorseless. It's for 7. I just want to outlive at this point. That's my plan here, is to live. So we're gonna put this Carpus in there unless we get a better D-React, which is unlikely. Nope. Alright. Plan is to survive. Play and attack. I would love it to be felling. Azaleas are, I find, is one of the most interesting decks. Like, you think it's fairly linear, smooth brain, but the efficiency of the deck is I'm jealous of. As a wizard play, I am jealous of the efficiency of Azalea decks. They get plenty of ops, they have plenty of ways to buff, and they have plenty of evasion, which is what a ranger should do. It's something a ranger should do. Azalea is essentially, I think, one of the best well-designed heroes in Flesh and Blood. I'm a little bit jealous. If this hits, put a minus counter on equipment. No, that's fine. We can't block anyways with him. So I need at least one blue. It's dominated. All right. Well, I'm not blocking with my 3 block. That's for sure. Block there. Pass. Do we have enough? 1, 2. Yeah, we have enough. Earth, action. Unfortunately, I don't get an arsenal here. But we're staying healthy. We're staying healthy. And our hero ability is now online. I read down a card. It looks like they're fairly red line. There's a couple blues that they've blocked with or pitched, but hopefully that's the last of them. Right now, I am enjoying Verdance more than I am enjoying Oscilio playing the deck, but I like the hero Oscilio more, which is sad. Oh, what the hell? I had like a little spasm on my forehead. All right, we're coming in for 8. We're doing some decent back and forths now. Decent back and forths. All right, what does our next turn look like? Looks like block here, maybe. We'll see what they're doing. They got Lace with Blood Rot. Okay. Oh, honestly, I might just play this into Waning Moon in Arsenal. The Evergreen, or so I might want to play into the Arcane side now that they're so low. So like pitch the Evergreen to here, pitch the Waning Moon. 7 go again. I would need all my cards to do this, so we're gonna keep my cards. It's a little risky. They could have another big attack here. Ah, they do. Alright, well, that's unfortunate for us. We're gonna gain some of the life back, though. It's a greedy hand. But I need to play into my outs, and I think my outs is the arcane damage I'm gonna be getting. Yes, space. Because we get 4 damage out of this 3 life, which is a decent swing. And then I get a Waning Moon and an Arsenal my Arcane Barrier. I do take 2 on my own turn, but I gained 4 life, so I took 4. No. Oh, undo. Well, I guess what happened here? I thought I had good Waning Moon, but I guess I passed the priority on that at some point. That was weird. Codex for what? Remorseless? Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, they're gonna put the Red Ledger on top? No, they just wanted a dominated Remorseless. That's pretty good. Not much I can do about that. We're playing for Arcane, but it doesn't really matter which. I need the Earth. Pitch for later. Frailty sucks, but we're getting rid of their arsenal. We're gonna decompose. We're gonna earth, action. It's -1 from the frailty, so it's not a big attack. Alright, that's wild that they just took that. So we just have to find a big buff. Oh, we got 2 blocks. It's not very attractive against somebody that can deal a lot of damage. We only got 1 blue. Right. Endless arrow. Oh, they have no arcane barrier. Sick. 4 plus 3 is 7. So we got lethal. Oh, lethal's for blockers. Let's find out. No, I popped that too soon. Well. 11. Good game. Feel that's an inertia, so this is gone. And then we drop. Yeah, that's gone, and they drop. Yeah. GG, good game. So they still have this. Like, hot take. I don't like these new equipment. That's just prevention. Like, I get they're probably for like meant for the daggers, but they hose on wizards so fucking hard. So infuriating for me. Because I just have bad fab mechanics. The only deck I'm really good at right now is Kano. And even then I'm okay at it. Well, Azalea is just a rough one with Dominate though. Good look, have fun. Let's try a different thing. Let's try a different build here. We're gonna try a combo. I hate this card. This card is the greed print, the greatest greed print I've ever seen exist. I don't like that. No, we want to get rid of 2 blocks. Yeah, we just want block at the moment. I should have swapped to the other thing. We'll put this at the bottom, so we don't need it right now. Also, we'll just go again. Yeah, I like to point this out, that strong generics are bad for the game. You want strong class cards. You want generics that are good, but you don't want strong generics. I think strong generics are bad. I mean, like, overpowered generics are bad. Because then it waters down the deck building. Deck building is like half the fun. When most of your deck is just the strongest generics you can fit. E-Strike, CNC. And you're like, oh, well, my deck's half there. But I do believe you need strong ones for things. I wish you could design a card game that didn't require you to sell anything. So like you could design it so like, okay, cool, you don't have to worry about money. You just design good cards. But you just, the only thing that you make money off, all the profits, you have to pay to join events, and that's where your profits are. So if you have a well-designed game, your profits will show up. I don't know. Oh, I didn't put the song on loop. We didn't go to the playlist either. Either way, we'll go back to the playlist. If anybody likes the music we're playing Panda Beats. No copyright music on YouTube. So loop the playlist. We're just playing Energy Potion. We'll block 6 of it and then arsenal this. Because they're going to arsenal that card anyways. Yeah, they could potentially attack with it and have a new arsenal, which is more than likely the idea that's going to happen here. Because they're going to get a new arsenal. Oh, they could have a dominated attack, but I'm just going to play potion and arsenal myself. Put a card on top. No, 1 card on top, 0 at the bottom. Yeah, they can. I'm not going to block that. They can have Endless Arrow again. Which is unfortunate, but we're trying to play for longevity this time. Because aggro didn't work for us, so now I'm going to try and play for some sort of combo setup here. And if anybody in the comments, let me know if I'm doing a big blunder. Tell me. Because, like I said, if it's not Kano, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, what are we getting dominated by? A drill shot. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Dominated drill shot. Seek and destroy. Fuck me, dude. Like, I am jealous of the consistency here. 13 dominate? Well, fuck. Sounds good. Let's get rid of this red card. Scour. Sick. Doesn't do much. It pays for this and that. So we do get to use all our cards though. That's good. That's good. There. Yeah. We're cruising. We're cruising. Game plan. Gain 3 life. Waning moon. Send felling. Seems good. Gain 3 life. Send waning. Send felling. It's gonna be a sad day when Azalea leaves. I think she'll leave next year. Because Rangers don't get enough support. Because they're going to be down to 2 heroes again after just getting a new hero. And I feel like that newest hero is also going to leave within 2 years because just talented heroes LL too fast. Because they put more support. Not all of them I lied because these wizards were not supported at all. Excuse me. But then again, that's my personal opinion. That's my little rant. I will not rant today. Fingers crossed. But we do still have an hour left of me streaming. We're going to play about Verdance, and then we'll play 2 more games of Oscilio. Trying to get my 100 games on each of the heroes. I didn't save this as my own personal list, so these games aren't getting recorded anywhere. Which is unfortunate. So we got an okay hand. We have 4 and 2. We have a 6. So we can block with these 2 and send 6. Yeah. Oh, if they play the Codex, we'll definitely play felling. Sick. Hell yeah. Give me that. Give me that felling. I love Codex is double-edged here, buddy. I just need a blue now. What they grab? They grab infecting shot. That's fine. Yeah, they'll hit us. Up it up. Yep, we get all the blood rots. 2 blood rots and inertia. We're gonna take a decent chunk of damage on our own turn. This is fine. We get. Now, if we wanted to hit something, it'd be sick on Rangers to keep Rangers is we'll probably have to hit 3 of a kind, and I would hit Codex of Frailty because it's the most expensive. But that's just me. If we wanted to keep Rangers more alive, hit 3 of a kind. Now let's talk about bans. What do people want to see banned? I would like to see on the Rune Blade side, I would love for either Scepter of Pain or the one where you can't gain life weapon gone, because those are keeping them pretty propped up. So this is a block with 2 cards. Keep these 2. Another Codex. Sick. I'll keep looping. Dude, don't stop me. I'll keep looping this felling. I'll do it. Don't tempt me. Ah, okay, that's what I thought. Dominated Searing Shot. Alright, Seek and Destroy. I love it. Sounds good, sounds good. Lace with Frailty. Sounds good. So we're going to definitely lean into the Arcane here. Yeah, so our turn is going to be these, and then Arsenal that. Sounds good, sounds good. Oof. Yep. Sounds good. That hurts. Yep. Can't do much about it. It's dominated. Alright. Send our 6 damage here. 4 and 2. Come on. It's 4 damage. You're not going to pitch. We all know you need all the buffs unless you got like 3 arrows in hand. Yep. Figured as much. Send 2. And we'll put CNC in our arsenal. I've seen some Codex of Inertia. Oh yeah. I don't get to keep it. Big sad. I couldn't block with it anyways. I guess I could have pitched it. Overpitched. To gain the life. Yeah, that would have been better. Wish we had a different blue non-attack action. Maybe Earth with Decompose? I don't know. Maybe a Fuse, Earth Fuse card? Wizard Fuse card? Who would have thought of those in a Wizard set? Not LSS. Who knows? Who knows? Let's say February. Fuse. Wizard Fuse. I can't do this. Go Fuse. And then, oh. Yeah, who would have thought of a Wizard Fuse card? Not me. No, nothing. No such thing as an elemental wizard in the game. All right, that was a little ranty. That was a little ranty. We said no ranting. We said no ranting. Calm down now. Calm down. Card on top, 0 on bottom. Cool. They can't dominate us, so they just want to keep the card for next turn. Dreadbore. It's okay. I didn't bring any D-Reacts. If I did, they're in the bottom half of my deck because I haven't seen any of them. Cool. It's just an Endless Arrow. Oh, with inertia. Sick, sick. So it looks like a full block hand. Bop, 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 bop. Yep, sounds good. Yep, good game. Good game, good game, good game, champ. Oh, those don't need to be 2 blocks. Come on. It's not even that strong of a card. 3 for 8's not that good. Rough, buddy. That's rough. Oof. Yep, sounds good. Who knows what they're arsenaling? I don't. Jesus, I drew 1 combo card. Hey, there's the other one. Low heaven. Yeah, buddy. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Just fucking send the arrow. Jesus Christ. I'm at 5. Send the arrow. Pass the turn. I'm at 5. You don't need plus 19 to send me over 5. Where the fuck is the rest of the cards? There's the first D-React. Yeah, Oscilio's hard. Alright. Back to... What is this client? It is talishar.net. You create the decks on February. You gotta create deck. You pick your hero. Let's say we want to build Gravy Bones, which I do. Stuck on my gravy. You name it. Ooh, click save. You add cards, and then you go to copy link. Or you can say, yeah, copy link, deck link, and then you go over here and you paste your deck link, and then you click create game, and then you play the game of Flesh and Blood. But I do not want to play Verdance. I need to play some more Oscilio so I can get better opinions on them and play something else other than Kano at the moment. A lot of people don't like playing into Kano. I'm gonna go first and maybe 3 aggro. And they're probably on daggers. So I'm gonna bring an extra 2 of these. We click submit. And play some Oscilio. So we gotta swap the picture again. We're back onto Oscilio. But since they are, oh, browse, they are different sized images. I have to resize this. Perfect. We're going first like I wanted to. Get a little bit aggressive. They're on AB3 like I thought. But we're going to do some damage here. Now, don't give them their card back. I'm going to get our card back. Oh, shameless plug. If you like my janky card sleeve here, you can join my Patreon for free and have access to it. All you have to do is, like I said, join my Patreon, and then you have to go link your Patreon to Talishar. And then when you go play a game, you would scroll down and you click your card back. I don't know why my Patreon isn't linked at the moment. We'll check after this match. Because it should have been. Ugh. Well, that's an all instant hand, aka no blocks. So we're gonna move back over. I don't have any attacks, so somersault doesn't do anything, but I could get one. So we'll just give it a null shock on their first action. Yeah, I'm curious. I am a patron of Talishar. I don't know why it doesn't let me have the other card backs access to. I might do that off screen real quick, see what happened there. Did I just do it for 1 month? I'm gonna refresh this page. Alright, maybe we'll get an attack. Oh, we did get an attack. Sick. So we try and prevent the flittering charge. Or not flittering, bittering thorns from hitting. Huh. I guess my thing, I only did it for 1 month. Interesting. We will return my attack. That was weird. That was weird. So now it hasn't refreshed yet. No, alright. CNC. That's fine. We click pass. And we reduce one of the damage. Oh, sorry about the sniffles. My nose is a little right at the moment. Allergies be that way. I think Ira should have been the go-to intro. I don't think Runeblade should not be the like go-to, hey, this is the class we should be playing. I think Ninja is a good back and forth. Okay, sounds good. Because Runeblades are just inherently too strong. Fucking instances at the butthole. Alright, that's a little better. At least we can attempt to mind warp them. So we go like this, buff it initially. We go like this. Send 5. Then we click blink, and then we send a mind warp buffed. I hope they block with the card. Knowing them, they have like at least 3 blues in hand. That's just Ira being. I'm surprised they don't have the flick knives, pick 'em up sticks style. That's what I've been seeing more common. This seems like they're getting ready for the intro deck. Yeah, it's very combo. Okay, and then we click blink. Give us the action point back. And we buff with Volzar. And hope they don't have a blue. Sending 5. Well, if they have the blue, they still lose a card. Wow, I'd love to just deal the extra damage. Let's see here. Sending 5. Not too bad of a turn. They took the 5. Hell yeah. Shuffle that hand. This is a janky hand. We just block one here. And I don't block this next one. Why does it get +2? Oh, her ability. I'm like, they don't have Shukos. Why is it being buffed? Yeah, we send this here. Blast for Oblivion. Play Blink, play Current Funnel, and then Arsenal, Current Funnel. That's the plan, at least that's the plan when you don't draw your sigils. That's just how be the deck sometimes. Oh, little jab. Above rate on the head jab. Above rate head jab. Yes, we'd like to close a chain, and I would like to pass the turn. A little bit behind on the damage, but we got sink blows. Now they're on a dagger hand. That's unfortunate for these 2 sink blows I have. Hopefully they have something I can sink into. Yep. Oh, goodness gracious. Nice. We can sink below that. That's good. That's good. You'll send that. Ugh. Alright, that's worse. Pass. At the end of the turn, we'll cycle this now. Okay, we're getting our instances, just not the ones I wanted. Oh, we're just getting all the instances when we don't need the instances. Poison the well, just for Kodachis. Are they hurt that bad for blue 0 costs? Okay, well, that's an arsenal then. 5 damage. Send it. Alright, we drew like 3 instances there, so of course we get more instances. Who doesn't love that? Yeah, I'm not blocking these Kodachis. The Kodachis will be the death of me. I should have... Too late now. I was supposed to cycle this. Should have done it earlier. Yeah. Ooh, that dagger's gonna hurt. Pass. Play that now. Yeah, figured as much. Ugh. Getting shite draws. Okay. Only so much we can do about this. We die this turn. Unless they block with something. Alright, cool, we're dead. We're gonna draw a minimum of 2 instances. And we'll have 1/2 block for sure. Okay, we might not die because they did sink blows. So they have One less card. Oh, I got 2 instances. Didn't get the 2 block though. That's not bad. I need to keep all these cards. Fuck off with these shite ass draws. Good game, buddy. Good game. Yeah, let's just have. There's just 90% of this deck is not what I want. It's a bad Lightning Ninja deck. At least the Lightning Ninja deck block. Okay, I said I was gonna play another match, but honestly, I hate playing these other heroes so much. They make me so upset when I play them. Like unrationally, I dislike them unrationally. Delete this. Like it's crazy. Like if we go to what I was brewing, like this is closer to what I would like. Where unfortunately I have to play these. This is the most wizard card in the deck of Oscilio. Again, everybody should leave now because now I'm gonna talk about. But I wish we had some more arcane damage. The fact that our best arcane damage spell is Mind Warp or Glyph Overlay is kind of sad. I was playing around with Inferno in here because you get the action point off Flash and you play it as an instant off Electric. So you play Flash, you get Go again on Magnetic, you Surge with the Inferno as an instant, and as with your extra action point, you play it again. It's fun. It's just not good, which is unfortunate. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got going on before I start ranting. And I told no rant